So when it came to doing this triathlon, my gym that I work for now, Lifetime, actually produces the New York City Triathlon, and they supported me. And so it was a partnership, and for me, that was special. It was really only a month after I had gotten this new bike. It was a combination of getting back into cycling and getting used to a new bike at the same time. I was really grateful and fortunate to have a connection with Asphalt Green. So 5:45 every Tuesday and Thursday, I met them in Central Park, and we would ride 3 loops around the park, 18 miles, and then we would jump off the bikes, and a coach would watch our bikes while we ran around the reservoir once or twice. It really helped me so much because I was just getting all these miles in. I was like surrounded by these really fast cyclists, and these are women. As athletic as I am and being a coach and everything, it still humbles me when I'm around these fantastic athletes. It was during my Ironman training that I had no technique and really no speed or endurance in my swimming. I had to completely transform as a swimmer. So going into this race, it wasn't a matter of transforming it so much anymore as it was just getting back into it because I had taken a break in order to heal a shoulder injury. I mean, even though it wasn't the Ironman, it really presented a similar level of strain in my schedule and strain in my training. It was just as hard. It was just a shorter period of time.
Transition because you'll need it for the run course. I would also recommend bringing a bottle, preferably filled, with you in the morning, and then you can bring it with you down to swim start, so that way you've got something to drink. And at the hydration stations at swim start, you have a means to fill up something, and you're not trying to go dry the entire time. So moving on to the start of the event, and then you're gonna run in your running shoes. I would put the Hydro Pack inside of one of your shoes. That way you have to take it out before you put your shoes on, and you won't forget it. If you're wearing a race belt on the run course, feed the race belt through that little loop on the Hydro Pack.
Race day is the fun part. Race day is the party. It's the leading up to the party, all the preparation. If you do that right, the hard part, then you can enjoy the party. You meet a lot of people, you see a lot of athleticism, you see a lot of effort, you see a lot of support and encouragement.
Triathlon made its return this weekend, though there was no swimming component to the race this year because of high levels of bacteria in the Hudson River. That forced organizers to keep competitors out of the water. The contamination was largely caused by a number of recent rainstorms.
Our first athlete making their way into transition as part of the Riverside New York City Triathlon. These are our pros, our top athletes coming in.
You also see challenged athletes. So these athletes that are in wheelchairs and in hand cycles. And there was one man going up the hill on 96th Street, and he was cranking up, and everybody was like just staring and just like hoping for him to make it. And when he made it to the top, everybody cheered. So there's just a lot of inspiration, because when you see something like that, you just feel so fortunate and also so proud.
Now it's on quick loop. Get to their pro bikes. You see the quick turn.
Strangers are saying things like, "Girl, you are moving, girl." And I'm like, yes, I am, and it pumps you up. I saw a neighbor that I didn't expect to see, and she screamed my name so loud. Jeanette! And it was so fun to like just see my neighbor sitting on the ledge on the West Side Highway.
Go, Jeanette!
quickly out. Park is out.
Once you are doing things that you're passionate about, you get to know other people that are passionate about that thing, and the friendships and the conversations and the time that you spend together, both, you know, intentionally training in your sport or your craft, and socially, it ends up being social as well, because the desire for connection is satiated in the fact that you're connected additionally with this shared purpose, is like so much deeper and more substantial and has this special commonality, and you're going to really meet some wonderful communities in the direction of that goal that you want. And I encourage you to go after the things that are calling your name, that you come back to time and time again, and you won't be disappointed.
New York. Good job, Jeanette. That's how we do it.
Competitors ran a 1-mile sprint, then they took a 24.8-mile bike ride before finishing with a 10K run.
My time is 2:27:31 for a 1-mile run, 25-mile bike, and 6-mile run. So altogether 32 miles. I came in 8th out of 40 women in my category.
Amy Sloan took the top spot on the women's side, finishing in just under 1 hour and 50 minutes. We spoke with her earlier on the show, and she said she drew a lot of the energy from the crowd.
I'm not from this city, and it really felt like it was hometown for me because everyone was lined up on Central Park screaming my name. I felt like I knew them and they knew me, so it really felt like home.
Jason West won the race on the men's side. This was the first New York City triathlon since 2018. The 2019 triathlon had to be canceled because of heat, and then, of course, last year because of the pandemic.
I'm happy that I did this one and did it the way that I did it, so woohoo!